Welcome everybody. Hi, how are you all doing today? Oh, let's get the ladies in. Welcome everybody. Been a weird month for me. Strange folk out there, literally showing what the jabs have done to people, and possibly the spraying as well. People are going insane. People are really becoming disconnected. But this is a beautiful crystal, actually, that will help in so many ways. This crystal I've had for many years, and I was always of the understanding it was called Tibetan quartz, but I've been kindly corrected. It's from, it's called Sichuan, something like that. Sichuan, somewhere in, I presume it's the province of China, somewhere like that. Anyway, so that's what it will be called. So I have to change the name of the crystals. Anyway, like, what the hell do I know about what people call crystals these days? But what I do know about this crystal is it's absolutely gorgeous, as all quartz are. This one has inclusions, which they call carbon. So there you go. Beautiful example, nice and light, as you can see through there. Gorgeous. I've actually got one on today, and it's been really amazing energy. Absolutely brilliant. And as you can see there, the carbon is a lot more denser. Beautiful, eh? Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to leave it on. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the energy of this crystal. I can feel a real detox taking place as well, especially around this section, which makes sense because every time I've worked with this crystal, and I've actually worked with different types, I've worked with bigger chunks, and normally there's a double pointer on them, but like these single beautiful pieces, they're just gorgeous. And as you work with them as a healer, as crystal healers, you'll know that this is a beautiful example of a crystal that will really amplify the energy as it goes through into the point. And as you work with the eyes, third eye, wherever you want to work on your body, it's fabulous. If people have got skin issues, cancers and stuff, you can work on them as well, which I often did over the years that I was a full-time energy healer. So yeah, these are gorgeous. I'll just show you. This one looks like it's actually broken there, but this is how I bought it, and I mount them just out as I buy them. I actually love that. Really beautiful. Anyway, I love it. And no, that wasn't broken by me, but that's the way I bought it. And it's fine, absolutely fine. Depends, if you want something pretty, then you'll look for something pretty. But if you want something which is workable, if you're a practitioner, then you know that something will just feel right no matter what it looks like. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Some smaller pieces as well. Really nice. So, what do I like about this crystal? Well, over the years, it's definitely helped people with real bad, I guess, trapped or stuck issues where they feel there's I don't want to say grief as if you've lost somebody, but grief in the sense of you just feel bad about situations and you've not been able to overcome them. It could be that a family member said something and you're no longer together and you don't see each other, and there is a grieving process to that. Or even, you've lost your pet, your lovely pet, because you've split up from a partnership. These are just some of the things that pop back into my mind in the past, and you really miss your doggy, and the doggy's now with your partner and children, and you're on your own. There's a grieving process that you have to go through. This definitely helped. I used to put this on a lot of men, and I'm not saying it's good for men. I'm just saying that I used to use it on a lot of blokes, and they felt a lot better afterwards, and they always kept it on. Over the years, always meeting people back maybe 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and they'd be like, still got it. It's like, well, you're not just wearing it for me, pal. You're not just showing it because we've met each other. You're wearing it for a reason, and there's some good energy that's attached to it that helps. And how I see it is, whenever I see colour within a crystal, it has an effect that is similar to when you look at fruits and you cut them open and you look at them and think, wow, that looks like an eye as a carrot. Wow, look at that. It looks like a heart, and like it's a tomato, and it looks like, it's these moments where you, as a healer, you try and see past what you've been taught by, academia, and you look at things that are so simple and are there in your face, which are never taught in there. This is stuff which is so vital. It's so vital to learn, and yet it's never taught. So this beautiful energy of looking at things and realizing that because of what I'm looking at is actually relevant to my body. And these signs are in crystals. So whenever I see clear, if I'm looking at clear quartz, I'm seeing that whatever the frequency is going to lift me up. So I'm clearing my energy. So I'm crystal clear. I can see much better the future. I can see much better the moment that I'm in. So I'm more balanced, I'm more aware, I'm more in tune. And that's exactly what this crystal does. Now, when you've got like carbon in there and it's dark, I always look, when somebody wears dark clothes, I always think that they're in a transition period, but they don't know it. And from that dark comes light or comes colour. So it's like you don't know what it is, you don't know where you are, you don't know what you're doing, but very soon you're going to have this new energy that comes forward. So when it's got like darker energy in it, I see that you're going to blossom, and you're just in that perfect process. So when you're climbing and you're pulling towards black, it's because spiritually speaking, you're ready for a change. Now, with black comes with great power of cleansing, great power of protection, loads of energy which focuses on purifying, healing, and strengthening. It's all the combination of this, and I see through the darkness into the light. So over the years working with this crystal, I have to say that my feeling about this crystal is when, let's say, teenagers or mums who maybe are split up from a partner and they don't know where they're going or what they're doing, teenagers a little bit lost in what they want to do next in life, this was always a beautiful crystal that I would work with. Normally the temples, the crown, and sometimes I'd work on the throat, depending on if they felt that they needed a little bit of strength there. So for me, when I wear this, I try and wear it a little bit higher than lower. To get, if you're doing any self-care on your own and you're working with this crystal, always put it on the third eye, leave it there for 10 minutes, and you'll feel a lot livelier, a lot stronger, a lot more aware, and there's a lot more energetic frequencies that you just feel energized. So try that. Also, just as simple as just, even if you want to hold it there or just move it, this is how I work. If I'm at my desk and I just want to cleanse, I'll just hold it and just move it, just gently. And sometimes you can feel this swirl, and you'll probably get a headache as well, because at the point of this, it's very, very powerful, and it's blasting an energy, a frequency that sometimes you'll get a headache, but then that headache will clear. So sometimes you have to go through the heavy stuff to clear it because it's trapped, and it is trauma of some sort. So it's good to use it like that. So wearing it, I'd sort of be further up, and it's fantastic for if you're doing any new projects, writing books, any kind of channeling, anything like this. This crystal, if you're just in hand or you're wearing it, you'll find that you'll see things clearer. You'll feel more. I don't know. There is a positive side to it. You feel more energetic, but optimistic rather than everything's negative on it's all going to go wrong. When you wear this crystal, it's a high vibe. You don't feel like that. You feel that everything's okay. And even in the midst of madness around you, the chaos, it doesn't affect you as much when you're wearing this. There's a frequency and energy that's kicked out into you and around you, and that will strengthen others that are around you as well. Very beautiful crystal. I've loved working with it over these years, and I've got to say, like many of the crystals, I don't really walk past this because I don't often see them. So I hope you appreciate them. So from Tibetan Quartz, it's now a slightly different name. So we'll just hold on to that name. And how you spell it, I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, I shall write everything down. There'll be a link below. So there you go. Yeah, I thought it was Tibetan Quartz, but it isn't. See you later.